when did you become interested in bowling?
Well, when I was growing up, I started bowling when I was 8 years old or so in the junior program at Price Lanes. I've known Gary Trumbauer for a very long time. He used to run Bowlers Gazette youth tournaments and kind of bowled a bunch of them. And I actually kind of even led a youth top 10 tournament about 100 years ago. I've been bowling for a long time, and just it's worked out where my whole life has been bowling. I kind of helped out around the bowling center for a long time, and Gary was manager there and some other people. So I just been in bowling for a very long time, and just kind of it's worked up through the ranks where I get the opportunity to deal with the lady professionals all the time now.
What do you do on tour?
Well, I'm a company representative for Hammer Bowling Balls, and my job is to help assist some of the players on tour. There's a lot of the players out here that are hooked up with companies, as in Columbia and Ebonite and some other companies, and I have a representative on my staff named Robin Masanti who I deal with all the time and lay out balls for her. What that is give her a pattern on a bowling ball to make it roll a certain way and help her get lined up on the lanes. And I help there's a lot of people out here called free agents who are able to use any balls, and I kind of do the same for them, just kind of help them get good ball reaction and hopefully give them the opportunity to make the TV show. And been pretty fortunate where we've had some hammer balls on the TV show, and things are going very well. It's just my job basically is to help the bowlers bowl well. I just kind of assist them in doing different things and help them with surfaces on bowling balls and just general overall help them get more prepared to strike.
How and when did you get interested in bowling?
I was about 8 years old when I first started bowling, and I was the youngest. My dad, we have 4 girls. I have 3 older sisters, and he started us all real young. And I just started then, and I've been bowling ever since.
What advice would you give to any younger bowlers?
Well, I think I would go the definitely collegiate route. I learned a lot in college bowling, and I probably wouldn't be bowling now if I hadn't gone to college. And from there I went to Team USA, and it definitely all prepared me for bowling out on tour. I think I had a lot of success early because of all of the experience I got through that.
How and when did you become interested in bowling?
When? Well, I've always been interested in bowling. My family owns a bowling center, so I have been since I was 2 years old.
What advice would you give to a younger bowler?
To practice a lot. The only advice I can give is to stay in it. You know, if you get frustrated, bowling is a very frustrating sport, and you try to keep going and you practice and you keep your mind focused like any other sport, and you try your best.
How does it feel to be the first woman to bowl at 300 on TV?
It's a great achievement for any woman or male to do that on TV. If it helps bowling overall for women, I'm glad I did it. And if it gives even the younger children, you know, whoever bowling, if it gives them something to work for, to be a pro, I'm happy I did it. And I've had a lot of younger kids come up to me and say, I saw your 300 on TV, it was great, you know, and I can't wait to go bowl. And I'm like, that's good. If I'm a good influence, then I'm glad I did it.
What advice would you give to a younger bowler?
Ooh, that's a good one. First off, I would say definitely practice. It's important, and people don't realize how important it is. Secondly, I'd say get some good coaching. When I first started bowling, I really didn't have any coaching as a junior, and that's important. Also, make sure your equipment fits. That's a huge thing as kids start to grow and your hand changes. You have to make sure that you change your grip along with it so that you don't get into bad habits because the grip doesn't fit you. And keep your cool. Don't get angry. I see too many tempers flaring out there by the kids. It's not the right way to go, and it's difficult when if you go to be a professional after that. It's hard if you let your temper get the best of you.